course, after the exciting political conversation that was had here, always amazing. Right now, I want to switch gears a bit. It's Wednesday. When it's Wednesday, it's always health and nutrition. And something that is not talked about, it is very important. The first thing people see wakikuangalia hivi is skin. Unaona hivi le inakaa smooth. You're gonna be kidogo hapa nini. Yeah, anyway. So one of the things we talk about, and they have to take care of his skin. There's so many questions that people might also have about skin and skincare. We'll invite you to ask those questions as well, because we have an expert on it here, and we have even an amazing set that is here ready for doing the thing. So allow her to introduce herself. Go ahead and karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Willis. My name is Lydia Nyaga. I am a beauty therapist, a skin expert to that matter. And so today we're going to look at the things that are very important when we talk about our face,
right,
and what we need to know if we are doing the skincare in terms of treatment and the products which we need to use for our home care and also at the spa.
Yeah, because many people talk. I think another area also there's a lot of conversation and also information and some myths here and there in skincare. Mara chukua onion, sugua. Mara chukua lemon, sugua. So maybe you'll walk us through all of that. And also the lovely lady ambaye ako pale hivyo atafanyia mamambos. Anaitwa nani?
Mabel. She's my colleague. Yeah. So we're going to look at her skin, to know her skin type and her skin condition.
Right.
So we are just using her as a model, just for the rest of the other people to know this is what we do at our spa. Yeah.
So why is it important for somebody to know their skin type?
So first of all, skin type, this is a skin which you're born with. You can't change genetically. You're born oily, you're born dry, you're born normal, you're born combination. So you cannot change this. So that is what you're born with. So what we do as beautician or beauty therapists, we correct, we balance the skin just to make it, to maintain your skin. So we can't change that.
So you can't be dry, alafu sasa upake mafuta mingi.
Useme niko oily. No, it can't. It can't. So you can't change that.
Yeah.
So we can only control. If you're oily, you're too oily. So we find a way where we can just make sure we balance the oil production. And so if you're dry, we also look in ways we can make sure that your skin has moisture in terms of treatments or some products that you're going to use. So it helps one to know that if you go to a shop, what am I looking at? What am I buying? Am I buying a product because I found it's on sale and I just want to pick it and put I don't read. So this is to give people information that you need, first of all, to know your skin type, and then you treat now your skin condition. So we don't change skin type, we only treat skin conditions.
Yes, there's a lot of people also have normally questions around skin conditions. I guess we'll invite them to ask some of those questions as the process goes on. So how do you start? How do you discover?
So our lovely model here, she has makeup on, as you can see.
Right.
So we'll start by removing the makeup. So I'll start by cleansing. And maybe we can say, why do you use like cleansers instead of bar soaps? People will say,
bar soap not the best.
Yeah. So cleansers are very mild compared to bar soap.
Yeah.
Bar soaps are for cleaning clothes and all that, removing stains. So with our face, I don't think we have
stains.
The stains.
Yes.
So we need something that is mild, that will not like dehydrate you more. Yeah.
So there are also some, is this different from the cleansers? Then I also see sometimes people have makeup removers or something like that as an item that you buy.
Yes, there are different types of cleansers.
Okay.
There are the ones for makeup removal, and then we have the normal cleansers, whereby with skin there is no gender. Remember, so we are not talking about ladies and men. So skin is skin. So if for ladies, they need now the makeup removal cleanser. If you are a makeup person, you start with the makeup cleanser, and then you use the normal cleanser, where we have some are oil-based cleansers, some are milk-based cleansers, depending now on your skin type.
Right.
That's when you're able to choose which one suits my skin and which one should I purchase. Yeah.
And when you talk about that as well, when you've said that, as I can see you using some water there,
Yeah.
Are there any benefits you're cleansing with warm water, cold water, hot water? Watu wana miningi nikijichoma
Nimeng'ara.
Yeah.
So no hot water. So we normally make sure that the water that we're using is warm water. Okay. This is why warm? Because we want our pores to open. We are opening the pores. So we are not like burning them, or too cold now will make them not open.
At all?
Yeah, at all. So you need to like use warm water. And don't be in a hurry. Make sure you cleanse thoroughly. Again, you can see the movement that I'm using. I'm using outwards.
Okay.
So you don't drag the skin like this because you're sagging the skin. So make sure you're using the outwards movement like this, like you're massaging the skin.
Yeah, jua kwa wale watu wamekuwa ukisagisha skin finya tu hivi na finya.
Yes.
You go do outward. So if that one is lying down, so I guess if you're standing up, it's also the same thing.
Yes.
Just outward.
Yes.
Away.
Outwards movement.
Okay.
We don't want to get old very fast. So everyone wants to remain young. So these are kind of movements that help us. Don't be in a hurry, like you're dragging it,
Right.
you're damaging it. So skin is to be soothed and pampered.
Pore.
Yeah.
That's good. So after that, so then first, of course, cleansing, you wipe it off. Do you have to, then the other question as well, even before, I know as you do that, the other question I get a lot, or I got when I posted that we are talking about skincare today, is people have different methods. So do you pat dry, or do you, kuna ile unasugua tu hivi, ama una pat kama ni face yako?
So this is what we do, like you can have blotting tissues.
Okay.
You just pat it like this. You pat it. Like that. Don't be in a hurry.
Right.
Just like that. And that's it. I think we have removed every traces of water around the face.
Okay.
Yeah. So with this, now our skin is very clean, and the pores are open. Now we can be able to do the skin analysis, thus to know. And so skin analysis, it's like we are trying to get a map of the face. So we have the forehead, we have the eyebrows area, the eye area, which is the skin is very thin at the eyelid. That's why we normally have like fine lines. They start to appear around down our eyelid, and it's considered this, that you can tell the age of a person by the lines under the lines of the eyelid. So you don't have to like, how old are you?
Yeah.
You just look at them and then
Najua.
you are 30, 40.
So is it like the number? Do you count the number?
Yeah, you count. So if it's 1, that means they're on their teen stage. If they're 2, 20, 30, they're on their 30, they're 3. Yeah, so it's like that.
Hebu tuangalie yangu kama
Kombali.
na mtu akichoka, unajua pia ukichoka unaweza kuwa
This is like a tip I'm giving to like our gentlemen. If you want, you don't need to ask ladies how old are you. You just look at them and then you can tell. Yeah.
But does things like frowning and stuff like that, do they affect?
Yes.
Like wrinkle formation, etc.
Yes, they
Wala watu
do.
wanakaanga tu hivyo saa zote.
Yes.
Mkasirika tu na kila mtu.
The facial expression matters a lot. Like you find not just even frowning. Frowning is one of them.
Yeah.
We have people like myself. I love to laugh a lot.
Right.
So you find like you get like laugh lines around here, your mouth area. So they start to develop, which is also a challenge. So there are those things that happen. But it depends how thick and thin your skin is. If your skin is thin, then it's hard somehow to find these lines. But if you have a thick skin, then these lines will start to form. Yes, and also skin type. If your skin is dry, it gets affected a lot with this. Also, stress is part of a major problem with our skin, and that's why I normally say like skin is the mirror of our face. I can look at you, Willis, and say, hey, you look happy. You look sad. You know, we can tell by our facial expression.
Yeah.
I don't have to like ask you what you're going through, but I can read your face and know there's something that is bothering you. So it's also something that is internal.
Right.
Internal. So you find that some of these things that we find, they may not be external, they may be internal, something that you're going through inside. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we have a question for you here. If you guys, if the people who are watching want to ask some of the questions here to Lydia, if you have some questions surrounding skin care, what questions do you have surrounding skin care? Remember, you can SMS us on 22422. That's the number 22422. Send an SMS. There it is on the screen. And also the hashtag to use is Daybreak. What questions do you have on skin care? Whether it is your type of skin, we're going to find out. Acne, black spots, these are my vitu. Lydia up on the expert. So what questions do you have on skincare? SMS 22422. The hashtag to use is Daybreak. All right, so sasa mebo lako sawa. Nataka kuingia katika assessment sasa. Yes.
So I'll start with the forehead.
Okay.
So our forehead, from what I can see, it has been affected by sun. So it's a bit dark than the rest of our T-zone area. So she has two skin types. She has dry and she has oily. How do you get to know this? You find that at T-zone, this is the area, the T-zone. As you can see from the screen, she looks oily. Her nose, and remember we have not applied anything, but she looks oily. You can tell from the nose area, she look very oily. Ni kama tumempaka mafuta.
Yes.
But that's a natural skin.
Okay.
So T-zone area, she's oily. The outer part, she's dry. How do you know the difference? The outer part, she's darker, so that she has a dark skin tone.
Right.
Different from the T-zone area. So she has two skin types.
Right.
So we call them combination. So she's a combination skin type of dry and oily. And so the reason why the dry is a bit darker is because of the environmental damages like the sun. She might have maybe not taken care of her skin from maybe a young age, and due to sun and all that, sunscreen is very important. So this is the cause maybe of her to have this dark skin tone outward.
Right.
So that is her skin type. We find she has two, dry and oily. We call them combination skin type. And now her skin condition is pigmentation. She has two skin tone color.
Right.
She's bright and she's dark. So the skin condition that she has, it's pigmentation.
Okay.
Skin pigmentation, where you have two skin tone colors. So if now we are starting like a treatment, we'll recommend her to do like a pigmentation skin treatment.
Oh.
Whereby we have mechanical and we have chemical. Mechanical is where we use like machines. We have one called microdermabrasion machine. We have
say again, slowly.
Microdermabrasion.
All right. Yes.
Treatment. So we have that one, and then the second one, it's the chemical peels, where we have glycolic acid, we have lactic acid, salicylic acids. These are best for skin peels, done in the spa. You're not supposed to buy them and do them at home.
Right.
Yeah, because you will never know the amount of acid that you need to apply. Because if I'm applying, I'll be now more into the outer part, not just the inner part of it. So for me to give our skin an even skin tone. And this will take time. You know, some people come to the spa and they just want something to happen immediately.
Yes.
I need a clear skin, you know.
Even tone. Haraka upesi.
Yes. Kila kitu niko even kama makeup. But it doesn't happen like that. It's a process. That's why it's a treatment, because the skin is made up of layers. So we have the epidermis, we have the dermis, we have the subcutaneous layers. So the dermis is the upper part. That is what we deal with. So then the dermis is the true skin. And then the other one, the subcutaneous layer, it acts like a support. It's the one that gives skin support.
Right.
It has collagen and elasticity. This is where you find that when you start aging, your skin starts sagging.
Right.
Or maybe you've lose weight and your skin just goes, you know. That's what I want to say. So that is the thing. This is what gives it support. So what we deal with is just the top layer, the epidermis layer. So if I find, like, I've analyzed her skin and I find that she has a condition that I can't do, remember, I am just a skin expert and a beauty part of it. I'm not a dermatologist. So I'll refer her to go and see a dermatologist who will be able to maybe advise her more on what to do and what to use. Yes. Okay. So there's a difference between that. So don't come expecting I'll be able to deliver.
To like a treatment.
Yes.
There's a heat 3 times a day. Pack a heat 4 times a day. Okay, all right.
So we have to, like, consider there is that part of it. So it's a journey. And if you do like a treatment, you do it once a month. Like today is on 19th. So if I'm to set a treatment for her, she'll come now next month 19th for 6 months. Then we do now. We'll be doing now the treatment, the pigmentation treatment. Then if it doesn't like fade off within that period of time, now we can start another one and then go back to where we left with the other treatment. So we don't rush things. We give skin time for it to peel and for other cells to start forming themselves. Yes.
All right, that's actually very, very interesting. I guess one of the things that I'm getting so far is that when it comes to skincare, you really have to just be patient.
Yes, you have to.
Harakisha either dermatologist, wherever you go to the spa.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we do next?
We normally have like a consultation form whereby we feel I need to know my client very well. I need also to know, do they have an history of maybe medical condition? They might be taking medicines. We have medicines that like antibiotics, which makes our skin more dry. You find someone who is using this medicine, their skin tends to dry. So maybe you're oily and then your skin all of a sudden, because you're taking the medicines, it changes to you're dry. You start like you're having those rashes and things like that. So I have to know, are you on medication? So I have to like have an information about your life, because I don't know you, we have just met. So I need to like check what is it that maybe you're going through in your body. Do you have allergies? Some of the products we use, they might have strong smell. Are you asthmatic? You know, things like that. So I need to have like a medical record about your body and everything. So this will help me to know what to use, how to use it, and things like that.
Okay.
So there are these questions. You have the medications. Also, we have health problems that we have said. We have lifestyle. Also, have to know, do you take
a lot of alcohol, for example?
Thank you very much.
Je, we ni mnywaji hodari?
Yes.
Yeah, because it affects
a lot.
A lot.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Remember, if you're taking it, we don't tell you not to take.
Right.
It's your lifestyle.
Right.
Make sure you drink a lot of water to make sure that it flushes out all that. So you drink a lot of water. Don't just drink and then you're not drinking water. Then this will cause your skin to dehydrate more. So we have that. We have smoking also. All these, they're part of lifestyle. Exercising. We have people who exercise, and it's two-way. It's good to exercise, but also there are those who exercise. They're doing too much, of those
because the other thing is sometimes you see if somebody who alikuwa tu sawa then akaanza ku-exercise, then unaona vile ulikuwa unasema tupanguze hivi, hata skin yao inaanza kutoka hivi, anaerobe of the mafuras as well. So some people actually exercise and they start looking especially I see for most bodybuilders. I guess sometimes they forget about also skincare.
Yes, they do. So it's also good to know that immediately after you exercise or when you're exercising, do you apply sunscreen on, or do you just leave your skin bare because I'm sweating and everything? But there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance of oil and water. Oil that comes natural, we have the sebaceous glands which produce sebum, which give us the natural oil, and then we have the water that excrete through sweat glands. So we have to have like a balance of all these, just like if you are exercising and all that. So we have like stress levels is one of the things that we do during the consultation. We have to know stress comes with level. There's low, there's medium, and there's high. We can't change that. And we say it's 1 from 5. If you're 1 to 2, that you're low. If you are 3, then medium. You're 4 to 5, then that is very high. So we have to know, maybe I'm trying to treat you here, and maybe there's something that is bothering you that needs also mental attention.
Right.
You know, things like that we also consider.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it has to be kind of a whole 360
Yes.
sort of thing.
Yeah. I have also to know what is your sleep pattern. Do you get enough sleep, or do you, maybe depending with your work, there are some people sleep, you know, you can't because maybe you're working at night, and during the day also you want to keep on working, you sleep 2 hours, 3 hours, then your face will look a bit dull and tired. So you have to make sure that you get enough sleep, like 7 to 8 hours.
And what if you can't get the full? Can you sneak in like a 1 hour?
Yes, it's
like
good.
Power nap.
It is good. 30 minutes nap is enough to just make sure you relax and your muscles come into relaxing mode. Because if you're active, that means everything is running.
Right.
The cells are working, everything in the body is working. So you need like to slow down and rest and make sure that at least you get this rest that the body needs, all of it, the whole of body. This is not just the face, but the whole of the body. Yeah. So those are the questions like we normally look at. We have also to look at your diet, what you take. Like there's breakfast, there's snack, there's lunch, there's dinner, and now there's the rest, the ending of the part of the night.
Right.
So you have to make sure that you balance all these. Whatever you're eating, you're not eating the food that has too much oil, like junk and everything. So there has to be a balance of this kind of foods. Yeah.
All right. So want to take a few questions. And remember also, sometimes leader amesema kama ni nini utaenda kwa dermatologist. But
yes,
here's some SMS that are coming in. A viewer is asking, my girl has pimples and she's 15 years old. It's really affecting her self-esteem. How can I help?
Wow, yeah, it's common with that age. It starts maybe from even 12 nowadays, even 9 years nowadays. And these girls feel like their self-esteem is really a challenge. We're living in a place where social media, we are posting selfies. Yeah, so it really affects that age. And for me to just tell, that is just the hormones at that stage, that they are working inside. That is inside. So what I can advise her is make sure that she drinks a lot of water, and she can look for something that will work for her, like something to just cleanse her face, like a bar soap cleanser. We have them for that age, and a moisturizer and sunscreen, and this will help a lot. Yeah.
Right. And also, as you do that as well as the parent, you know, I guess keep on reassuring her. I guess she needs a lot to hear more positive vibes also.
Yes,
over and above
that.
All right, let's take the next SMS. How many times should a man shower? My wife is always telling me, this is James from Embakasi, by the way. My wife is always telling me to shower twice a day. Is that ideal, or can it affect my skin tone? Please help a brother. James anasema ni Lydia. Ninanyanyaswa pale hivyo, naambiwa ni shower mara mbili na sipendi maji. Yeah, what would you say?
Wow.
Does it affect like anyway, you answer first, then I'll ask my question.
So it depends with your body, the kind of work you're doing. There's some men who do some kind of hard work,
right,
whereby you're sweating, go come jengo, or you're doing some construction and everything, all this. So you're lifting heavy weights, and you know, maybe your body is sweating. It has create a lot of sweat glands a lot. So with that, you need to shower morning and evening. Yeah, if that's what maybe the wife wants. But if not, like bathing once a day for a man, it's still okay. Yes.
Yes, you know, depend, James, maybe your wife yako anakuambia there is some certain activity that the shower is a precursor.
Exactly.
So anyway, let's take the next SMS. How do we deal with too much oily face, and sometimes after a shower it turns and appears to have some sort of white patches? I think they're saying their face is too oily.
Yeah.
Ukipiga shower baadaye anapata patches. Yeah, that I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
Ukisha dry skin yako inapata unapa line hata hapa kwa masikio huku chini.
Yeah. So that is normal. It's normal to be oily, but now we need to like reduce excess. That is excess. If you're getting these white patches, that means it's in excess. So we only like control it to be a bit less by the skin treatment. You can do now the skin facial treatment, and this will help a lot. Like to remove, there's a full procedure. We have a bigger machine. This is just a small one that removes like those white heads.
Yeah,
you need, like to steam. Yes.
I've done it once. Unatoa hivi unatoa.
Yes.
Unaangalia unyama kwani tuko sana.
I know, yeah. So you have to steam first. we steam it for like 10 minutes so that the client doesn't feel the pain. And this is to open the pores. Remember. So you have now to extract these whiteheads and everything. So skin renews itself after 28 to 30 days, a month.
Right.
So if you don't do skin treatment within 28 to 30 days, then your skin keeps on piling with dead cells and dead cells. You end up you're looking dull, not because of anything, but because you don't remove this whiteheads.
Right.
Yes.
What about is there like a home treatment they can do as well for those who maybe can't get to the spa?
Yes.
Just to help them?
Yeah, there's a home treatment
whereby
make sure you have good cleanser. See Kipanga, good cleansers, and then moisturize. You can also scrub at home. Make sure you don't do it too much. Like some people will do it daily. No, you're making your skin to worn out very fast. So you have to make sure that you're gentle. Like you can do it after 2 weeks or even a month. You can scrub. So this will help a lot to make sure that the pores are open and all that. Yeah.
All right. So there's somebody else who's asked a question. What is the effect of makeup on skin? I guess. Yeah, because many people always say, pia ukitumia makeup sana, utakuwa mse, utakuwa nini, So, I guess what should happen ideally? Is it okay to unabaki na makeup the whole day or unatoa after umemaliza kazi ya makeup, let's say utoke studio, utoe, or like what is the right way so that it doesn't affect your skin?
Let me first of all start by saying this, cheap is expensive.
Yes, sir.
Cheap is expensive.
Yes.
You walk to the street and you find these things are being sold at 200 bob, 100 bob, and you apply them without. Some of them they don't even come with what it is. They have
the sort of ingredients
Akuna.
Or whatever.
Yes. So you apply it. These are the causes that you find that most people are saying makeup is bad. But there is good makeup, expensive makeup that people say it's too expensive. But these people have mixed in a way they know that this is for your skin type, it's even written, and they know will work for you. Because you have people who need makeup the whole day, maybe the kind of work they are doing like women, we can't avoid that, you know. But you have to know to make sure that what you're using is really good. But first of all, work on your skin. You might have pimples and now like us ladies, all we want is to cover them. So we keep on piling a lot of makeup. So make sure if you buy good quality, just a little will blend very well with your skin type. So you don't have like to pile too much. Again, when you go home, make sure you cleanse very well. Invest in a very good cleanser that you make sure you remove your makeup very thoroughly.
Right.
Yes.
That's great. That is great. Yeah. So tafadhali invest kidogo kwa makeup, and also before you apply the makeup, let makeup not be an escape. Ati ndio hii pimple unaweka foundation na tunajua foundation ni Yesu. Aya, let's take a look at the next one. All right. Kuna jamaa anaitwa Shaz pour Home. Here is a product from Philippines and it contains a shower gel and aftershave balm. Can I use the shower gel as a cleansing product? And well, right. There's also some that say 3-in-1, or shampoo, cleanser,
mask,
nini. Yeah, so
yeah.
And I was if they can use them separately.
Yeah, I've never heard of that or use of that brand, but if they have written that and it's genuine, that means it does all that. And for men, they like the ones that are combined mostly they are for men. Because I think these companies have found out that men don't like having like a set of.
Like,
when you come to a lady's house, you find it's like they have a cosmetic shop, and they all use them, you know. So what they do is like they try and mix 3-in-1. There's a cleanser, there's a toner, there's a scrub, there's a mask in one, and now the sunscreen. Because they know if they give you too many, you'll be like, this one I can't actually.
Unajua ukitravel pia ubebe kama bottle sita.
Yeah.
Itakuwa noma kidogo.
Hiyo ni biashara sasa.
You are calling me on air. Is there an issue? Ningejibu lakini maybe unanipigia utanitusi. All right. Timani, khasoya. All right, let's go to the next question as well. Let's see what's going on here. This is Dixon Joy from Muranga. I do facial therapy for my customers, but whenever they ask me about black spots, I like a better explanation to them. Kindly help me there. This is somebody who's doing, I think, in the line of business that you are.
Yeah.
So he says, how can he explain to his clients about black spots?
Okay.
Yes.
Black spot. Black spot comes with acne. Clients who have acne condition, it's a condition whereby you find now the skin type is oily, the condition is acne. So this acne, you find that now you have like this pimples that appear, which is like bacteria.
Right.
So you try to like pinch them, unazidunga, and then they like when they're coming out, the blood, there's the blood there on the pole. So when this blood dries up, it tends to be a black spot. So that's a black spot that has occurred because of the acne that has been removed maybe unprofessionally. Alidunga. And that's why we normally say don't pinch them. Don't try and pinch them. No, you've seen them. No, don't. Because our hands, they have bacteria and all that. So you will like be multiplying them, and it causes a lot of now clogging more. So that dark spot, now it's caused because of that. So ways of treating that, it can be now the chemical peels, or you just recommend them to use something that will fade up the black spot in a good way, not bleaching way.
Hapana bleach kwa katika batoto ba Kongo basema banaenda banakuja ngakataa ngaenda katika SMS ingine ngasoma atwende ngasoma anasema okay, I have to see the name now. Weka to full screen. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Shiko anasema I happen to have dark circles under the eyes, but I apply nothing on my face. I have normal to dry skin. Advise me, please.
Wow, dark circles. We said, remember, the eyelid is the thinnest. So it tends to have a lot of skin condition at a very early age. You find some start from 15 or even 25. Oh, wow. And also it depends, does she use like specs? Because people using specs,
yes.
It affects a lot this area because of wearing those specs. Another thing, lack of sleep also may cause all these dark circles. Some people also have like eye problems, so they keep on rotating their eye, it's itchy, so they can't control it. So rotating like that, it causes all these dark circles to appear.
Right.
So all she needs to do is like get eye serum, which is very good. Eye serum, I recommend eye serum more than the eye creams. So serums are less lighter than the creams, so it's able to penetrate deep inside the pore, and with that it will help. But she has to be patient because the skin is thin here.
Yeah, she has to be patient, and also if some of the problems inaweza kuwa hiyo ya kutolala, tafuta kulala kidogo Shiko. Nawanyita. Haya. Toro, make sure you get enough.
Toro, yeah.
All right, my hands and legs are light-skinned and my face is dark-skinned. What is my skin color? Or what could be the issue? That some people have that. You know, we're making fun of Papa Fred. But yeah, some people have that as well. What could be the issue?
So that's like what we started by saying, that some people may have two skin types, but due to the effect of environmental damages, you tend to have two skin type. You've grew up in some places, I don't want to mention them, maybe I come from those places. The sun is very hot. Very hot, and you find that this sun affects us because we don't have the knowledge of sunscreen. Tunasemanga sunscreen ni tukienda Mombasa, when in the beach, that's when you're supposed to use sunscreen. No, even right now the bulbs that are lighting here, they have the rays, the UV rays, and so we need to apply sunscreen. So she can, that person would start by maybe doing a body scrub, just to make sure that you get a full body scrub for the whole of your body, and now you get something that you'll apply that will tone down your skin tone within a period of time.
And what about like on the sunscreen, since you've mentioned it?
Yeah.
Normally on this nini hapo tunaona ni SPF.
Yeah, SPF, you're right.
Hiyo number nini? What's happening? What is there a specific number for a specific? I don't know how it works.
Yeah. So the best SPF is from 30 to 50.
From 30.
Yes. The higher the SPF, the higher it protects you from the sun damages. SPF means sun protecting factor. Sun protecting factor. Okay. So some people may think, what is this SPF? Yes. So it says, like, you multiply how the higher it is and the amount of it that it is, you are able to get now the SPF 50. So if you live in Mombasa, you need SPF 50. If you're here, you can use SPF 30. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have another question? Yes, we do. This is SK. I don't think it's the one who is our chairman. But anyway, SK says, my body starts itching immediately. I take a bath. I have visited hospital to no avail. What could be happening? Because I don't know. I don't think it could be. I don't know, because I've heard of this before.
Yeah. But
before I make my own pronouncements, na mimi ni mutu layman, maybe mutu. Yeah.
So the body starts immediately
he takes a shower. Wow.
takes the shower. So, to be honest, this I don't know if you've gone to a dermatologist. Maybe the kind of water you're using, also water matters. Maybe this salty water.
Or where they are. I wish they would have said from which county they are.
If it's salty, then you can feel all that, because now salty water tries to dehydrate a lot of it. So this dryness, actually, is the skin type of this person, it's dry. That's why they're experiencing that itching. So you find like this condition with dry, it's called eczema. Eczema comes with when your skin is too dry, and it affects even babies when they're young. You find they have all those kind of things. So if you don't treat it from this kababy kakio kadogo, even when they're born, they'll go with this skin condition up they're old. And so if it's too much, it starts now affecting the whole body.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those are some of the questions that are coming in. Of course, it then becomes also important to ask, in terms of just generally, what are some of the things that are at home? Because we also find these people who say, like I was saying earlier on, work a lemon, or make charcoal, ashes. For those who maybe can't come to the spa, are there some things they can use at home, or even just something like a routine they can have, to just make sure that they're taking care of their skin?
Yeah.
Yes.
So at home, yes, there's a routine of cleansing, toning, moisturizing, and doing all things. But first of all, get to know your skin type. We can be sisters, but you have different skin type. Okay. You're applying bananas, you're applying avocados, it's working for you. I try nothing, So it's good, first of all, to know your skin type. And then from there, when you know your skin type, now you can tell the ingredients that suits oily skin, dry skin, normal skin, combination skin with that. So you have, first of all, to know that. And from there, you can proceed. There are so many things. We have cucumbers that helps in terms of giving our skin moistures. We have all these things. Lemon dehydrates. So if you are you're dry and you're using lemons, you're dehydrating your skin too much. Yeah. Honey, we have some people who put honey on their face. Honey is an exfoliant. It's like a scrub you're putting. Oh, okay. So if you're dry and you're putting it, then it damages you more. So you need to know exactly all these so that you know which works, because they do work. They're home ingredients. They're what these kind of brands use to mix and make the products that we have. Yeah.
And what are some of the things that maybe you can advise people not to do?
Yeah.
In terms of with their skin, that is it looks very popular, but inaumiza. Some of those things maybe you can tell us.
Yeah, so one of the things, if you're ladies, please invest in good products. In terms of makeup, we said that. Yes. Make sure you have home care good products, and also make sure you do the skin treatments. It's good to do this kind of things once in a while. You can do if your skin doesn't have all this condition. So it doesn't matter where you are, you can try and get someone who is good in terms of skin expert, and they'll be able to take you through the journey in terms of all this. Eat well, drink a lot of water, avoid stress. Life is stressful, but yes, look for something that is positive. Yeah. No, please. Yeah, look for something that is positive in this life. There's so many. So make sure you are happy soul. It helps a lot. Yeah.
So also just in terms of how often you should visit, you say 28 days. So if we're in a position maybe to be able to come to the spa ever so often, what are we coming to do? Because there's the cleansing, kuna blackhead removal, whitehead removal, horn, mask. So what are some of the procedures that somebody can do, like maybe once a month or some maybe twice?
Yeah. So there's this procedure where once you come, first of all, we have to test your skin type. Right. We know. And now from there, like I knew now a skin type is combination. She has pigmentation. So if I know that, I'll tell my client you have pigmentation. Should we go ahead and do these skin treatments at that time? So like it's a procedure of 1 hour. It takes 1 hour to do all that. So we have other machines that we use to extract. That one is old school. So we have advanced ones which are mechanical. Right. So you don't feel the pain at all. So you're able to like go through the cleansing, scrub, steam, which we give time for the skin to get to open and everything. It helps. You steam for like 15 minutes. There's no haraka, there's no hurry.
Unaenda ku relax.
Yeah, you've come to the spa to relax. So there's no hurry and all that. So then we extract. We massage the face. When we are doing the massage, we massage even to the shoulder part of it. All of this, it's part of it. So we don't just work with the face, but even this area. And the neck also gets affected mostly, so we don't forget that. And then from there we put the mask, and then we put the home care. If it's during the day, we put the day creams and sunscreen. During the evening, now we put the night creams, and you're good to go.
All right. Well, I tell you, of course, there are many other people na maswali zao, but of course, maybe because of time, will allow you, if you can tell us if people want to reach you, where can they get in touch with you if they have some more questions, if they want to come to the spa? Yes.
Yeah. So we are Flawless by Lydia Spa, located in Parklands or Gigi Road, next to Ruby's petrol station. You can follow us on Instagram, Flawless by Lydia Spa or Lydia the Beautician, and then we can answer all your questions that you need. You can book also your appointment from there. Yes.
All right. Now, what are the things, just finally, apart from water, what are the things that we can eat itusaidie na hii mambo ya kukaa ni kama tuna take care of our skin?
So you have to make sure whatever you're eating, it has enough of some of the things that favors the skin.
Right.
That you're not taking too much or you're not taking less of it. So how is your breakfast? Do you take breakfast in the morning? It's very important, to make sure you take that. Some people get affected with proteins, which also in milk and everything. So if it gives you all these allergies, what else can you take that will complement the milk that you're supposed to take? So there are those things that you need to know according to your body type. Yeah. So you need to make sure you eat healthy. You can even get a nutritionist who will be able to take you through the journey and to achieving that. Yes.
All right. Well, asante sana. Mabel, sijui kama ulisinzia kidogo. Asante sana for being a good sport, and also for Lydia for coming through. Make sure you follow her, Flawless by Lydia Spa.
Yes.
Right, on Instagram. And if you have any more questions around that, and also if you can, I guess, like she said, one, you need to be patient with your skin. Two, you need to be deliberate about taking care of your skin. And also, if you can, visit a dermatologist at one point just to see how things are going, but also it's important to know your skin type, and then if you can also, if you can afford it, gift yourself, take care of yourself. Ni yako, skin ni yako. If you can, schedule it at least once or twice a month. Visit a spa, jitreat kidogo, endo pumzike, uzime simu hizo 15 minutes ya steam, usikie vile mambo inakuanga mufti ama vipi, si ndio? And also remember to eat right. All right?
Exactly.
Asante sana. I'll see you tomorrow. Today, pia naomba muniombe sana. Manchester United is playing this evening with a team called Brentford, who wengine wamewashinda, lakini sijui kama sisi tunaweza. So we are just you pray for me, don't pray for the team, because praying for the team, if they have not done work by now, it is useless. Wewe niombe Willis, but no matter the result, akoe sawa, si ndio? Thank you so much for chilling with us. Flawless by Lydia Spa. Follow them, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, so you know we're going to be eating. Tune in. Uone tukifinya. Peace and love.